What's good, everyone? Welcome back to level 11. So today I wanted to talk about Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, not the game itself or show any gameplay of it or anything, as I haven't actually started it yet. When I do, I'll be live streaming it more or less. Well, I mean, I did start it, like I got an hour into it, but like I'm gonna start over with a new character. So anyway, I wanted to talk about Elden Ring, the difficulty, the review bombing on Steam, and shed a little light on it just in case one video in particular has not been recommended to your feed yet. So if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell. And we're gonna start right away. So there's a video on Asmongold Clips called Elden Ring DLC Review Bomb Finally Makes Sense. And Asmongold Clips is a channel where the editor for his videos has gotten a reputation for doing pretty good coverage of things when Asmongold himself has his opinions. He keeps the opinions in the videos, but he also interjects and says, hey, by the way, this is his editor, and this is how I feel about X, Y, or Z, using presumably an AI voice with a British accent of some kind or something like that. But anyway, the video itself is like just over a minute long, and it goes into the review bomb on Steam, why it's mixed, and what's going on. Because everyone talked about it being like this whole thing with, everyone on Twitter just crying about the game being too difficult, and it turns out, after examining and looking closer into it, Asmongold and his editor have both found things that are a little more unveiling, and it seems to all be pointed more so towards performance issues more than anything else. And we did have some performance issue focused reviews that were negative release in the United States, although nowhere near as many in a percentage scale as the negative reviews released in China, or rather in simplified Chinese. And so one thing that the editor noticed that was pointed out a lot was that there was this little blue bear that they kept on, talking about, and the editor realized, oh, they're talking about the logo for the anti-cheat system or software that they have going on, and it seems to really just ruin the performance of the game on PC for Steam users in China. And so that seems to be the main gist of what is actually going on here. I mean, that anti-cheat software, the little blue bear, I know what they're talking about, that little blue panda dude. It's, that's an entire topic in and of itself outside of, and entirely separate from the difficulty of the game. So, I was initially going to make this video talking about how people need to just get good, basically, but, it seems that that is not what the actual review bombing has been for. However, Miyazaki did mention in an interview recently, I believe, difficulty being toned down would ruin the game and break the game more or less. So, yeah, I do think that's all I kind of had to say on it. So, if you think the game's too tough, get good, and if you think the game's too tough and you think all the review bombing is because of that, well, it's not. And yeah, it turns out it's just as tough as any other Souls-like, if not more so. And I'm looking forward to it personally. So, I hope you guys are looking forward to enjoying some Shadow of the Erdtree content in the not-so-distant future, as well as some Elden Ring content in the not-so-distant future. But until then, thank you everybody for watching, and all that good stuff. Keep leveling up, everyone, and take care.